In the late 1990s, Alex received an old mobile phone from his brother, who had bought it at a garage sale. The phone was in decent condition but had a strange, worn-out look, as if it had passed through many hands. The seller had told Alex's brother that the phone was found among the belongings in an abandoned car, which previously belonged to a man who mysteriously disappeared. Alex didn't think much about the phone's history. He was glad to have a device that, although old, still worked. However, from the first days, he started receiving strange calls. Usually, they came from an unknown number, and when he answered, he heard a quiet voice asking, "Take me home." At first, Alex thought it was just a prank and ignored the calls. But the calls kept coming. Each time, the voice grew more insistent, and the whisper became clearer, as if the unknown caller was getting closer. After a few weeks, Alex started to feel like he was being followed by more than just this voice. He noticed movement in the corners of his room and woke up at night feeling like someone was standing next to him. Eventually, Alex began to notice strange things with the phone itself. The screen sometimes displayed faint faces, barely visible, but they were there. Every time he picked up the phone to answer a call, the faces seemed to appear more distinctly, and the voice asking, "Take me home," sounded as if someone was standing right behind him. Frightened, Alex started asking about the phone's origin. He called his brother, who told him more details about how he acquired the device. His brother recalled that the seller mentioned something about the phone being found in an abandoned car near a local lake, a place that no one usually visited due to eerie legends about spirits appearing there at night. Alex learned that the phone once belonged to a man who disappeared just days before his car was found left by the lake. Police discovered signs of a struggle, and the phone lay on the passenger seat as if someone had deliberately left it there. After that, the car was sold at auction, and the phone ended up in a garage sale where Alex's brother purchased it. Desperate to rid himself of the phone, Alex tried everything to get rid of it. At one point, he left it on a park bench, but the next morning he found it in his pocket again. Another time, he took the phone to the woods and buried it under an old tree, but the very next night it was back on his nightstand. The calls persisted, and the voice grew increasingly sinister and demanding. "Take me home, do you hear? Take me home." On the final night, Alex felt so unnerved that he could hardly sleep. In a moment of despair, he decided to drive to the very lake where the previous owner's car had been found. He approached the dark water and threw the phone into the lake, hoping this would finally end the nightmare. He returned home feeling relieved, but at dawn, he was awoken by a familiar ring. He found the phone on his nightstand, covered with a thin layer of moisture as if it had just been pulled from the water. This time, the voice in the receiver was no longer pleading. It was firm and ominous, almost threatening. "You can't get rid of me. Now you are mine." After that call, Alex vanished without a trace. It is said that the phone was discovered by the lake a few days after his disappearance, but anyone who touched it soon began hearing the same calls, pleading to return home. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any new creepy legends and mystical tales. There's a lot more to come, so stay tuned and be ready for more encounters with the unknown.